Hello, good morning from this part of the world. If you're new here, my name is Miss Adino. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking. I'm having a lot of I'm seeing a lot of views, a lot of shares on my account, YouTube account. And so please guys, if you can watch and subscribe, like, comment, share, it will be very great because this will increase my number of subscribers. Again, my channel um will be shared across. I mean, it will become more popular if you're gonna share it, because a lot of people can definitely view. YouTube will definitely bring up your page to, or rather your videos, will recommend your videos for viewing. So please, if you're going to be watching, remember to also subscribe. I'm just a new YouTuber, and so I'm trying to get in cold. And I mean, like next week it's going to be a little warmer than this week, than it has been this week. But we have already started the yeah, fall. So we started the fall, and it's cold. I'm a mother of two. I really have to take care of myself before I'm really brought down by the cold and the flu. So yeah. So anyways, let's talk life. Let's talk life. Being a mother, rather things that I never knew. Um, we're getting pregnant at the age of 31. You would still think that I already know what's coming, but everything was new to me because I'm like the third born in my family, but the second born passed on, so I am the second born right now. And I never took care of any of my siblings. So things I wish I knew before becoming a mom is that you give up your time, and you divide your time with your child or with your children. Point whereby I want him all by myself, so I didn't really have time for myself. I'll be looking messy, but if I compare it with the second one, I'm looking more messy, trust me. My hair, going visiting salons have become a history. I do it maybe twice in a year or once in a year, and the rest I'm just doing it by myself, just washing, combing, and braiding for matutas. I don't know how you call that in English, but yeah, it has been a journey. Like taking care of yourself, you're gonna take care of yourself, yes, but not as much as you used to when you were single. I remember when I was single without a child and anything, I used to just wake up in the morning, take a shower, do my makeup if I wanna do, dress nicely, leave the house, go for a walk, do whatsoever. But when you have a child, all the love that you had for yourself somehow goes to the children, but that's not right. Balance between the love you're giving to the child and to yourself, because it's a real journey. It's a real journey. Point number 2 is that you don't need everything. Work with what you can work with. You don't need to buy so much like people always advise. Just buy what you think is necessary, because most of the things that you buy, you won't use them. With my first child, I bought so many clothes, so many shoes, so many toys, of which some of them he never even used. Point number 3 is body changes. Nobody really tells you that there is a drastic body change that is about to happen after having your child, because some people gain weight, some people lose weight. For me, I lost so much weight when I was breastfeeding, but I know the reason was because I wasn't eating a lot. I was trying to diet in between. However, there are some people who don't diet but still lose weight. For me, I was losing weight until my midwife was telling me, Sarah, no, you have to eat a great portion for you to get more energy and more milk to breastfeed your child. But I was like, my son was gaining a lot of weight because I had very good milk. But myself, I was losing so much weight because I go walking. Like sometimes I will leave the house at 7 a.m. Do you know what time I'm gonna come back? 7 p.m. Just walking and walking. Mine was crazy. It was crazy. I don't know whether to say there was something wrong with me. No one is gonna tell you that you're not going to have more time for yourself, because you're gonna put your children or your child as a priority. So you're gonna give much of your time to them. You're gonna go with their schedule. They are the bosses. They are the bosses. Now, mama, music, mama, music. Oi, oi, oi. So no one tells you about that. That you're gonna give up your time, and so you're gonna work with the schedule of your children because you cannot. You need to stop thinking about yourself, and now automatically your instincts are gonna work with the baby. So yeah, that's one thing that you need to understand. Healing takes long. Forget about the celebrity assumption. Giving birth is real. You see the celebrities having given birth to children, and the next day down the street looking slim, sexy, they go for the BBLs. A normal human being or a normal mother that has had a child, the body will go through some changes. Even for the celebrities, it's because they just have to keep on, showing people that you still can, or rather, you can still look sexy and beautiful even if you've had children. But try and enjoy the healing part of it, because it does take a while. Some people bleed for 6 weeks, some people bleed for 8 weeks. I myself, the first child, I bled for like 2 or 3 weeks, but with the second one, I bled for 8 weeks. So take your time to heal. Don't rush it. Relax. Enjoy the moment, and everything shall be okay. Don't hurry yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, because this is a normal part of being a human or being a woman. So yeah, relax, enjoy, and once it's done, it's gonna be done. It's okay not to know everything when you're having a baby, your first baby, because you're gonna learn through the process. Parenting does not come with a manual. Let nobody tell you that what you're doing is not. Hey, nobody should tell you do this, do that, do that. You can always ask yes, because some people are more experienced, but however, what they went through might not be what you're going through. How they handled it might not favor how you want it done. So always do it as your instincts tell you. You're gonna learn through the process, and yeah, you're gonna appreciate it later, because nobody really knows. Even our parents didn't really do it, and no parent is perfect. So take your time to learn about things. And nowadays, the good thing is that you can use Google, but don't be using Google on everything, because Google will always give you the worst case scenario. And so take your time, do what your instincts tell you is right, and keep on moving. Remember to keep the journey smooth. Don't be hard on yourself. Also remember that you can't control everything. Namomoy. Oh, do. You can't control everything. Your time, your flexibility, and your patience are gonna change. Yeah, we are back after my child crying and crying my daughter. Anyway, uh, yeah, having a child also puts strengths in relationships. So as much as children bring joy into the home, then it also causes a lot of negativity. Like, it also brings a lot of challenges. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. It also brings a lot of challenges, whereby communication, understanding, and creating time for each other becomes really difficult, because all both of you want to do is take care of the children and make sure that the children are well kept. Also, remember that children are not the same. Some children move fast, some children move slow. So just learn your child and move patiently with their move patiently as they grow, or rather be patient as they grow, and just take one step at a time. Eventually they're gonna catch up with other children. So yeah, just appreciate how your child is growing. Do not look at others and compare. Guilt is real, and I'm gonna talk in my situation. Sometimes, if I create time for myself, I feel guilty. I'm like, okay, the children are there and they're playing, but am I giving them enough time? Just remember that as much as you love your children, you need to love yourself too, and you need to take it slow. So don't ever feel guilty of anything. I mean, our parents used to live, they didn't care whether they're giving us enough time or not. If they're doing enough or not, they didn't care. I don't think they cared much as we care right now, but try as much as possible to just be a normal you. Don't move by feeling guilty, regretting what you've done. No, take your time. It's okay to have boundaries. If you don't feel that your child is comfortable with somebody, speak up. Let them know. If you are not comfortable with your child being kissed by your friends or your family members, make sure to pass that message that you're not comfortable with it. Do not feel guilty about it, because at the end of it, you're doing it for the best interest of your children. So always set boundaries. No, always have your limits of where people can cross, because being a mother, you deal with your instincts, and if your instincts are telling you not to allow anybody to do anything to your child, or not to leave your child with anyone, please do it, because you never know. Every milestone is bittersweet. For this one, oh my God. There's some moments where I questioned so many things. Like when a baby is small, they're so cute. But when they get to toddlers, hmm, that's something else. The way they move differently. You might think they're rude, but not really. But if you entertain it, then it might turn out to be that. So you have to be, this is where the real parenting comes through, whereby, and it determines how your child is going to grow. However, if your child is already misbehaving at a toddler stage, do not lose hope. In my country, we say, samaki mkunje angale mdogo, so you still have time to correct them before they get to teenager. There are some children who are very, very hyper, and some are very quiet. But this is the age, toddler, terrible too, from 2 to 6 years. It needs a lot of patience, especially for the boys. We do have baby girls also who are very, very active, like boys, or even more than the boys. But this is a moment whereby you need a lot of patience and wisdom to raise the child. It can be very tricky, but put yourself in control and put the baby in control, and everything is gonna be fine. Having kids or a child means that messy is the new normal. Because tell me why you'll clean the house and in 2 minutes or under 1 minute, it's in a mess upside down again. I just have to laugh because I remembered something about my son. But anyways, um, I used to be very organized and very, very clean. I wouldn't like to be in a dirty place. I wouldn't like my house looking anyhow, but everything will be systemized. But now, when I had my child, the house started being messy. But I tried. Honestly speaking, I tried, because anyone that came to my house would be like, wow, I can't believe that you have a child and you're looking this organized. But wait until I had 2 children. You don't want to see my house right now. You don't want to see my kitchen right now. I need help. I'm screaming, help. If only I was in Kenya, then I would definitely employ a house help, somebody that would help me, so that at least if she's going to take care of the baby, then I take care of the house chores. Or if she's going to do the house chores, I take care of the baby. But here in Germany, you're alone. You have to do it all by yourself. I wake up in the morning, 6 o'clock, prepare my child's breakfast, wake him up at 7, get him ready for school, 8 o'clock in school, come back home, take care of the baby, make sure that I bathe her, dress her well, feed her. I have to take her for fresh air outside. I have to clean. I have to wash. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. But before, I was stressing myself, and I remember even with the second operation, I was doing so much. My operation opened up, like almost half of it was open, and then half of it closed, but another half of it did not close. Half of what opened up, I mean. Half of what opened up closed, and half of it remained open. I just healed like a few weeks ago, like a month maybe, or a month and a half. It was too hard for me to just watch my house being in a mess. But you know what? I came to realize that you have to take it easy and let it be. If you're having a family or a friend that is going to come to your house and find it messy and complain, then she probably doesn't understand. Because my own, I'm always like, let it be. I don't give a, because I have to focus on the child. If the child is crying, I have to stop everything. You understand? And check out what's wrong with them. And then come back and finish up what I need to finish up. Sometimes I put my baby on my back and we do the cleaning, because sometimes I'm like, I need to do it. Enough is enough of the house looking messy. But you have to just take it easy on yourself. Don't strain yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Do what you can and call it done, because if anybody has children and if anybody has a child, then they definitely understand you. And you're not having any help, they definitely understand you. That leads me to my next point. Having children or having a kid, you need a whole village, because sometimes you need to take a break. Otherwise, you might be so depressed. You're gonna regret why you had those children in the first place, because of the behavior they might be trying to, when they're growing, they inhibit different types of behaviors. When you come back home, it's a whole mess. You need to clean. When it comes to taking them outside, sometimes you don't have the interest and you have to. You need a village in terms of raising them, when it comes to disciplining them, when it comes to the child playing, because like here in Germany, they go to the playground, but some children might choose not to play with the kid. Some might choose to play with the kid. So it's always something that you just go there and see how it is. You can never predict. So having to clean your house, somebody to cook for you, because if you're one and you have to clean, you have to cook, you have to give your time to the children, you have to take them out, it's too much for you. So you need a village. And I feel like those people who are in Africa are actually privileged to have all this, because here finding someone to do all that for you costs an arm and leg. Just having a babysitter taking care of your child for like an hour, it's 16 euro 50 cent. Can you imagine? How about 10 hours, or let's say you need just a complete break whereby you don't want to be around the children, you need your peace, you need some holiday, you need just time to relax yourself and think over your life. How much is it going to cost? So those who are in Africa are really privileged, whether they're being helped by their families or they are employing a nanny, because employing a nanny in Kenya or Africa is not that expensive. So if you're working a reasonable job, you can definitely afford it. But if you're not, some people live close to their parents and they can always drop the children on weekends, or they can have their sisters or relatives come in visiting and helping them do one or two. So it's a little bit easy for them. Whereas for us in Germany, it's a little bit difficult. So when you see somebody looking frustrated out there, don't blame them. They might be needing your help, they just can't tell it. So yeah, we've come to the end of the video. If you like this type of content, please like, subscribe, comment, share. Do not forget to click on the notification bell to get notified. I'm repeating this. I know I said it at the beginning of the video, but I'm gonna say it again. Please support me. I am having a lot of views compared to the number of subscribers. Please go and subscribe to make my videos to help YouTube push my videos, because if I have a family that is engaging, then YouTube tends to put me more out there so that a lot of people can identify with me, or they can find my content and enjoy them if they like it, So yeah, kindly support. Summer wind blowing, feeling alive, sunshine in my eyes will thrive, dancing on the sand, waves crash at our feet, heat on our skin, summer's beat, surfboards in our hands, we ride the tide, underneath the palm trees we feel alive, summer vibes, reaching for the sky, we're unstoppable, no need to ask why, living in the moment, hearts
energy, we've got it all. Summer vibes, reaching for the sky. We're unstoppable, no need to ask why. Living in the moment, hearts full of fire. In this summer's rhythm, we never tire. As the sun sets, we'll never forget. Summer magic, our hearts are set. Summer wind blowing, feeling alive. Sunshine in my eyes will thrive. Dancing on the sand, waves crash at our feet. Heat on our skin, summer's beat. Surfboards in our hands, we ride the tide. Underneath the palm trees, we feel alive. Summer vibes, reaching for the sky. We're unstoppable, no need to ask why. Living in the moment, hearts full of fire. In this summer's rhythm, we never tire. Running through the fields, chasing the sun, singing our hearts out, having fun. Jumping in the pool, laughter all around. Fades of passion, our hearts are sound. Our hearts are sound. Summer vibes, reaching for the sky. We're unstoppable, no need to ask why. Living in the moment, hearts full of fire. In this summer's rhythm, we never tire. Feel the beat, hear the call. Summer's energy, we've got it all. Summer vibes, reaching